Alright guys, we are back for FSL Malaysia Singapore. We are now on our second series for today. This is going to be a match between Imperius versus Quintress. I'm Kaisaya and with me is Daya. Hey Daya, are you finally here?
Okay, so after 2 games, I think this is okay.
3 games.
We will wait for
the
game.
3 games.
3 games. So I think this is now okay. And I'm excited to be back. So to all you viewers, apologies for any of the problems. But now I hope everything is going to be okay as we move on to 2 different teams in the Singapore-Malaysia leg.
It is now Imperius and Quintress. I'm so excited to see what these 2 teams are going to show. So I think one of the team, I think that is Team Imperius. This is an all Singaporean team, and for Team Quintress, it is a mix of Singaporeans and Malaysian members. So I'm so excited to see how they're gonna work things out for our second series for our day 1 of FSL Singapore, Malaysia. And just so you know guys, we are live not only here on Facebook, but also, oh yeah, Daya is not yet in the lobby. This is what happens when, you know, you multitask like me. Just so you know guys, those who are on the stream, me, Kaisaya, I'm multitasking at the moment. I'm doing the streaming, I'm updating the scoreboard, I am moving the camera, I am shifting the overlays, the scenes. So I'm doing all the work at the moment, and we're also dealing with some technical stuff at the back end. So bear with us. We're doing our best to, you know, show you the matches for our FSL Singapore Malaysia leg. But then again, so yeah, I just want to let you guys know that we are not live only here on Facebook, because we are also live on Yahoo, Streamcraft, and I think YouTube as well. So you gotta just check out, search over either FSL or Female Esports League, so that you can, you know, you can access, or you can basically communicate to other viewers from across different platforms. So, and yeah, I think all of our players are ready, and we're just gonna wait for our drafting phase.
Okay, so guys, don't forget to share the stream and everything. You heard it from the amazing Kaisaya. It is streaming on a lot of platforms.
Yeah.
So what you can do is that you can just share it, comment, and tell your friends.
Preferred platform of your choice.
Exactly.
Yes, and of course I want to thank our partners for helping us on, you know, on this tournament. Dreamcore, Yahoo, Overdrive, Super Solid, and Streamcraft, also creative as well. And Moonton themselves is actually also supporting us. So that's their Mobile Legends Bang Bang e-project, and I believe they're the ones who provided diamonds in our prize pool for this tournament. So just so you know guys, to give you a little bit more information while we wait for our players in the game. So the prize pool that we currently have in here, so for the champion, we have 300 Singaporean dollars plus 4,000 diamonds for them. Plus, they get to fly to Singapore for FSL Elite. That is going to happen on June 8 to 9. So we're going to go outside of the lobby. There you go. And re-lobby. So yeah, continuing. For our first runner-up, they're going to take home 200 Singaporean dollars plus 2,000 diamonds, and for our second runner-up, it is gonna be 100 Singaporean dollars plus 1,000 diamonds. You know what, Daya? Although this is not a lot compared to other bigger tournaments, I think what matters most is the experience that these female teams will get out of this professional tournament that Female Esports League Mobile organized. What do you think about that?
Exactly. I mean, it is on the cover, it is on the posters, it is everywhere online. The FSL is the first female esports Mobile Legends circuit in Southeast Asia and could be other regions. It could be even bigger. It could be the continent of Asia or even the world. We don't know. But this is so far one of the biggest things to happen. A big innovation indeed. A step forward into the future. Because in the future, even after this, we will have more tournaments in the FSL.
And yes, and this is girl power. Rarely we would actually see female teams joining, MPL level kind of tournament, and I think this is a good starting point. Like, if they win this, probably if they get to be the champion, or if they make it up to the FSL Elite that is going to happen in June, they could even attempt to qualify for MPL for their respective regions, and that is not a bad thing. Even if you lose on the regular season or even the qualifier stage, the experience would definitely matter the most.
Exactly, and experience is a good thing indeed. We are in the lobby, everybody can see it. We are waiting for the game, and I am excited because finally, maybe I can enjoy it fully with all of you viewers.
Yes, and I'm so excited to finally have a completed game with you, casting with you, Daya. That's what I'm waiting for as well. And yes, shout out to everyone who's currently watching us on the live stream right now, despite the technical difficulties that we did encounter a while ago. You're still here, Winter, Tanja, How, Rifi, Mohammed, Jin Yuan, Gilbert, Denzel, Dan, thank you so much. So now we are heading on to the drafting phase of our round one match between Quintress onto the left side and Imperius onto the red side.
Oh wow, so that's Quintress, and Imperius. And Harith being the first ban, it is gonna be the usual. And maybe, and just maybe, the Esmeralda may get in. So what's your thoughts?
They gotta be very careful about letting that Esmeralda go on to the compositions of either teams. But for the meantime, I gotta say, Harith ban is okay. Kufra ban is also a wise decision, taking away that annoying bouncing ball. It feels like this bouncing ball is it's like an ultimate with a very low cooldown. Like, you can spam it.
Yeah, exactly. You can spam it, and it is not only damaging.
Yep.
It gives Kufra protection, and it makes sure that he is in the right position to commit to a Tyrant's Rage in the future. So now we're going to be seeing that. And with the ban phase, they're going to ban in one more hero. And who will that hero be?
Esmeralda. Wise decision by Team Quintress, taking that early, not letting that Esmeralda even pass the second banning phase, and I think it's good. Kimmy will be banned out as well, so basically we have a pretty regular bans in here for our first game of our second series. And I'm just so curious about, might this be a true? I was thinking about it true, but apparently it is going to be a damage dealer, Lunox, for Team Quintress.
Rock.
Damage dealer is out, and she is one of the highest burst potential in the game, and they picked it out first priority, and into that a Grok, and who is going to be the one from J Rensis, the princess of Imperium. I don't know what's going to happen right now, but with 12 seconds, 11 and 10, they need another damage dealer, and who is going to be a top tier pick for this team?
It is going to be
Kaja.
Yeah, I was just about to say, might this be a true so that they could make their opponent, get some mind games out of them? But I think a Kaja secure is indeed wise. A while ago, we've been seeing this Kaja from our first series getting banned out, with the Divine Judgment or flickering, then Divine Judgment. It's just like a little bit of overpowered for a support.
Diggy.
But in here, a Minotaur Minotaur as well as a Diggy getting picked all together for the second round of picking for the side of Quintress. What can you say about that, Taya?
Okay, so that's interesting because the Diggy has been nerfed in the last two patches, so he is not the same threat. In a one little bird, so much damage, so much annoying capability, and he is nerfed. So I want to see the potential, but right now I have to say something. This is my first time Yeah, seeing a Granger, this
What
kind
can
of
you say about the
competitive
Granger,
game.
Daya?
Okay, so now Granger being has the same capability of a Leslie in the form of his ult, the Death Sonata,
Mm-hmm.
but then not the same level. You don't see a Granger that much, and that's because of the fact that he can only do 6 basic attacks, and then he has to
Your
reload.
team is
Well, as for me though, we've been seeing a lot of Granger picks from
Mhm.
other
Your
regions.
team is
It's
picking.
okay,
Wow.
but it's not an OP marksman right now. I guess it just depends on the overall composition on how you're gonna build your team. But as an individual player, especially if this Granger doesn't have the item that he wants yet, he's not
Ruby.
really like
Your
the best
team is picking.
marksman for me yet, at least for the season that we currently have.
Exactly. I mean, it depends on the items because if you read everything, his passive, it doesn't really allow you to get the full benefit of attack speed. So he has to build damage and he has to build
Yeah.
a core around cooldown and everything.
Yeah, and the farming, the jungling onto
Your
the side of
team is picking.
Imperius will definitely matter so much to allow this Granger go online. But for the meantime, I like the last 2 secures of Team Quintress in here. The carry that can dish out so much damage against high HP heroes, plus the thumbs that has a lot of damage, plus survivability on his kit.
Man, Thamus being my favorite hero, one of my most used, and I really want to see if this team can bring out the late game, mid game potential of a Thamus. And there we go, with 10 seconds in, it is going to be an exciting game 1 to decide who will make it out of this Clash Royale. And 1 second, and we are in the game.
Yes, and I guess we can do a basic rundown of the pickings that these 2 teams provided. So for Team Quintress onto the blue side, we got in here a Minotaur for Xiaobao, Lunox for Dominatrix, Diggy for Bunny, Kari for Ilema, and Thams for Skies.
Okay, and on the red team, we got Grok with Drenses, Harley with Miffy, Kaja, Tease Me, Ruby and Pink, and Granger picks out. Can you read that? Oh my god.
Oh, now you can see it. It's
5 seconds.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it, but
Ihik?
okay, let's
I
go with that.
don't know. But yeah,
So,
let
yeah,
us know in the live chat how to pronounce your IDNs correctly if we did mispronounce it, alright? So yeah, meantime, not gonna see an action yet within this few seconds game time, but it seems like the red team is being a little bit aggressive onto the top lane as they try to clear off caught the trip wave away from the Thams, forcing these Thams to, do nothing else but get pressured.
Oh, exactly. And now the red team, they are going far too deep, stealing the Statured Shocker class buff. They're gonna keep going for the Regen Lizard buff. And now, will they ever pressure out the Thams? And we don't know, but the Thams wants to reach level 4 faster, and that is why he's alone.
Yeah, but although he's trying to solo farm in the top lane, he's already getting bullied by this Granger, the Grok, as well as the Harley, even getting walled onto that part of the map, not allowing him to, clear off these waves from their tier 1 turret onto the top lane immediately.
Oh man, no to bullying indeed. It has to be an advocacy. We gotta fight for this, and the Tham was finally free from his captors.
Yes, indeed.
The red team they'll just continue. Yeah, they'll just continue farming out EXP from the minions and the jungle.
Yes, so far no one has gotten onto level 4 yet. They're gonna wait for that, but for the meantime, this is a good spot for the blue team at the moment onto the bottom lane. 4 of them clumping up together here early on, as we can see the turtle's gonna go up anytime soon.
Oh, that was a deadly magic. Okay, now the Minotaur with a Despair Stomp coming in for the flow. But the level's not peak. It is a first blood from the carry. That was a spinning light wheel, speedy light wheel. Indeed. Oh, the Ruby coming in with a don't run, not chaining into anything. And it is a clash indeed on the advantage of the blue team.
Wow, actually I thought it's gonna be onto the side in favor of the red team, but apparently they're the ones who actually got punished. And let's see, what will the Graf be doing in here as he tries to attempt to steal, but oh, looks like they did engage and they actually stole the first turn of the game.
Oh man, indeed, and the clash still continues with a gorgeous barrier getting stuck. The Lunox will take the fall. That is the first kill from the red team, and they are just gonna keep going, stealing the minions. They even stole the turtle buff, the true damage, the Kaja. It will come into play later. Very important. They have to get back to their own lanes and get back to what is a semblance of normalcy, because the gold lead is 2k. They want to maintain advantage as none of the turrets have been pushed.
And let's see, the thumbs once more looks like it's gonna go down onto the hands of
Indeed.
of the Kaja as well as the Harley. Plus it looks like they're gonna secure this grab onto the top lane part of the map. Let's see, this is looking good so far. Actually, both of the teams, I like how they're doing. We can't say that one team is already dominating right now, but you can see how both of them are trying to make a comeback or an exchange for the casualty that they took, that was taken away from them by their opponent. And look at the score right now. It's even like, it's not too far. It's just 3-2, and even the gold right now is not even 1k.
Oh man, indeed. So with the gold not being high at all, they're gonna go in. They're trying to clash at the river. They're trying to check if they can win the upcoming team fight, and they're going in groups this time to maintain safety in prevention of dying.
Pink all alone in the bottom lane, but to the rescue is Kaja. Tease me, I like her name. Can you tease this Kaja now? I wonder, Xiao Bao onto this Minotaur doesn't have any rage at the moment. Gonna make that up for it. I mean, but this is a really good targeting. Why is the Harley targeting that bunny with a very low HP right now? Gonna go down, and there you go. An aggressive strike by the blue team. They're punishing Ish and everyone. A triple kill from this carry. Really good positioning. But it carried. Gotta commend that. But I guess I also gotta commend a while ago what the Harley did at the same time. Like he did target the very squishy. Basically, this Digit doesn't have the itemizations that he needs yet. So I think that was commendable. But apparently, it looks like they forgot about the carry. The carry was actually basically free hitting. Away from the assassinators that's kind of gonna come out from the red side. And look at that, another kill in favor of the blue team.
Indeed, and the Grok. Yeah, the Grok is being deleted right now, melting under the weight of the blue team. But the Howley with the combo, and that was bubbly magic. Is he gonna escape? That was reverse time. Oh, and the carry keeps going, and no, the true damage will not be able to end the life of that little boy.
There you go though. Apparently the blue team will be able to push this turret away. This middle lane turret is gonna go down pretty much easily onto the top lane. This Spams is just basically found his position already. The position that he wants to gain control, to get the farm that he needs. However, you gotta take note, the highest level that we currently have is it's the Stranger still, but 6-0 score for that carry is also good. Gotta take note, she definitely can catch up even more, even further with this KDA that she has. So just like that, she's now on to level 9 with proper positioning, good positioning by this carry. You know, she can just basically delete even the most BP target from the red side. But let's take a look at what's happening onto the top lane. A wall coming on and a knock-up coming up from the Garak. Apparently, the Thumbs tried to escape. Unfortunately, she found that position in the face of the Ranger. The blue team is pushing their way out onto this bottom lane part of the map. Granger trying, together with this Grok, trying to exchange turrets by pushing onto the top
Turtle
lane
resurrecting
as well.
soon.
We gotta say they got a good position. At the same time, the flow of creep wave in the middle lane is also good as well, forcing the blue team members to, you know, do a segue on the middle lane first before even going towards the turtle in our 7-minute game time. And this turret, the spirited turret in the top lane just got taken down. You can see Minotaur just basically providing some vision for his teammates as well. Maybe I gotta say her, because we got female teams in here. So, yeah, regardless. Okay, by the way, guys, I'm speaking all alone right now because I think my partner Daya is fixing something on his microphone at the moment. Hopefully it will be better soon. Just speak away, Daya, if you think everything is already fine. But yeah,
I hope everything
it's quite.
This side. Oh, okay, still there? Still there?
Yep. Okay, I think it's better. But yeah, let's take a look what's happening onto the bottom lane. 1v1 versus this 2 marksmen right now. And that Granger will fall down. This carry got the damage that she needs already. Let's take a look at the items. Endless battle. And there you go. A lot of sustain indeed. Mana boost plus... Oh, hold that thought. As we can see in here, being very aggressive, it's the Minotaur at the moment trying to engage into the fight. And in the middle lane part of the map, we can see Thams trying to break that tier 2 turret onto the middle lane. We can say that Quintress got a real good position onto the map at the moment right now. And yeah.
That could have been a clash that would have ended everything, but they prevented it nicely. So even if the score is 12-5, they are making sure that the remaining base turrets are still alive, and they are all alive. And they will now have to be wary of the Lord, who is already
wary of this. The Lord, because the Lord is up. Everyone will try to contest this area by getting a good wave of minions in favor of their team. But for the meantime, as you can see here, the blue team, Team Quintress, trying to position themselves. Oh, that ultimate from the carry, burning the HP bars. Oh, what? This is a good knockup coming up from the Grok. Unfortunately, Grok doesn't have anyone behind him to follow up and deal some damage. So the fight, the clash, actually went in favor of the blue team. And to the bottom lane, though, you can see Harley trying to do a segue push, a 1v1 ongoing. Let's see if Thams will attempt to chase him down. Unfortunately,
I mean, yeah, it's been going on the advantage of the blue team for most of the game. And now with all the EXP coming in, at first it was the red team, but now they have taken the Lord. And with the Lord, they can push in with the minions, most likely to the bottom lane. And the Thams is already there to make sure that no minion comes through. No minion will make it, as the Lord will revive to their favor and be their best 6-man.
yeah, and there you go. A lot of farm being secured onto the blue side team. Actually, I was seeing a lot of Quintress fans in here in the live chat, and they're actually dominating the match at the moment. A lot of kills, objective in terms of turrets, plus the gold lead that they currently have.
Okay, so Quintress indeed. So many fans, and thank you for everything, for all of the support. Even if everything is like this, continue supporting the stream because FSL is continuing. And now the 6-man, the best man, the Lord, is alive and kicking. And he will be knocking on their door, on the heaven's gate, to what could be the crystal for the endgame. And go, a team fight might ensue. It does.
Yeah, there you go. Got deleted pretty easily in here. The members of the red team right now. The Lord is still up, bashing that base right now. unfortunately, this is Squishy Lord, so this is gonna go down. Everyone's still alive in here onto the blue side though. And they got an opportunity even by taking that tier 2 turret onto middle lane. They're gonna move forward to the mid as well as onto the top, clearing that wave. 2 inhibitors left for Team Imperius in here. What are they gonna do? They are 1 man down. At the moment, the Grok is still not alive. Even with the Grok having a lot of HP bars, you know, this Grok is just basically getting deleted primarily because the carry. She is the best marksman against those high HP bars here.
All that damage, yeah. So with that carry's damage, it's going to be hard for the Grok to be up, for the Grok to maintain his dominance, his tankiness. It is not going to work at all.
And yeah, let's see in here. 16-5. You can easily say already that Quintress is actually dominating. And with that 2 turrets left for the side of Imperius, Imperius definitely has to plan something. This is, you know what, Taya? This is why I say Granger is not really that best marksman yet for a, you know, for this pro level tournament. But Ilema being very aggressive. Oh, she gotta be very careful about her position. She tried to target a very tanky Grok. Yes, she did allow that Grok to go back home. But, of course, trying to take the Grok first won't definitely be an easy task compared to targeting the squishy ones, just like in the form of a Harley. And I think now that Quintress got the dominance that they need, they still have the dominance that they need. They still have to be very careful, especially for this carry. She can't just go all out. She still has to definitely wait for the frontliners to initiate first, rather than this carry initiating the team fight first. And yeah, we are currently on a waiting game at the moment. The blue team, Team Quintress, not going for the Lord yet. Maybe they're gonna fix the clear waves, fix the minion waves first. Ilema all alone? Gonna wait for the Divine Judgment getting popped out. Looks like it's gonna go down. That is what I told you. She cannot just overextend all alone. The positioning, the carry goes down alone. I mean, the damage dealer or the damage source of the blue team will disappear. So, yes, we do have a Lunox, but at the same time, you can see the DPS is really coming from the carry, and it's very helpful in terms of penetrating all of the beefy HP bars of the tank onto the side of Imperius. So, we've got to be very careful. We can see in here, Team Imperius going for the Lord take already. A mega kill by this Lunox. Apparently, although the red team, although the blue team, Team Quintress, did secure a kill, the Lord did actually went onto the side of the Imperius team. And we know that if you get the Lord, you get, you get to have your minions grow stronger. They'll become tankier and they will deal more damage at the same time. So securing most of the Lords, or if possible all of the Lords, will definitely be best for your team. So yeah, level 2 Lord is here. We can see Amino1 Fury getting 3 targets from the red side, plus that ultimate coming up from the Diggy. Pink going so low will be able to survive, but apparently seems like Imperius is not gonna let the blue team push this turret down yet, or will they do, as they got a really nice flow of creep wave in here. Apparently the Minotaur will fall down onto the hands of the Granger. Everyone's trying to back away. We can see that someone has a necklace of Durance already onto the side of Team Imperius. from the itemization of the Harley. And yeah, very aggressive carry in here, killing that Harley even. And oh my goodness, this is gonna be another triple kill. Apparently no triple kill. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, one inhibitor turret down, or left rather, for the side of Team Imperius. Gonna go down, and there you go. Their base is left there in here. Team Imperius seems like gonna wait for a miracle to happen for them to be able to win this game, but Team Quintress is gonna end the match with a 1-0 score so far. And there you go. Victory will go on to their side. Let's take a look at the scores. Okay. So yeah. 11-1-19. Ilema saying great game. Let's play again. It seems like they want to take that 2-0 score for the second series of the game. We gotta come in the positioning though. I like how Ilema is actually playing the game, like the positioning as a marksman. She knows who to target. She would go for the squishy ones first. I think there was just one time where I saw Ilema on her carry targeting the Grok, which is not an ideal target, but for like 90% of the time, she would pick the right target in the form of the Harley as well as the Granger. But overall, gotta commend so far on what Team Quintress did for Game 1. So I know there are Imperius fans in here, guys, so don't lose hope. This is the best of 3 match. We will be creating a lobby anytime soon. I'm not too sure if my partner Daya will be able to join me in the next match. But yeah, it is a 1-0 score right now in favor of Team Quintress. Alright, so yes guys, we will just be creating another lobby. We will be back after a few minutes break. I'm Keisaya. Hello guys, we are back once more for FSL Malaysia and Singapore. So we are now on our second round of match for our second series for today. This is still Imperius versus Quintress, with Quintress getting that 1 point score already. So Quintress definitely just need one more point for them to move on to our second round of the match, and they're actually waiting for an opponent onto the second round. So we'll see. We'll just wait for our lobby. Actually, it's already ready. It's just that we gotta wait for everyone to start off the game. So my partner Daya unfortunately won't be casting with me yet, so probably gotta fix that. Yeah, just like that. Magic. Hey, Magic. Alright, so let's see. Onto the blue side, it is Team Imperius, and onto the red side, it is Team Quintress. Alright, with 1 point already. Let's see, might there be a Kufra ban in here still? We've seen a really good carry place by Ilema. I cannot forget that.
Your team is
really,
banning.
Kudos to Ilema for playing that carry so well. You know, I cannot move on. Like, she's really good in positioning herself.
Your team is banning.
Yeah. Kufra ban, just like what I said, it's kind of normal if we see that. A Lunox ban, definitely Team Quintress want to avoid some, you know, the burst damage that this Lunox provide. Plus, of course, she got a lot of survivability, and it's just basically understandable why she gets banned. Kufra ban, or rather Kaja ban. So Imperius taking away all of the tank support that has really good initiates from Quintress. So I wonder how Quintress is gonna do now, knowing that they do not have this really good initiators now. Will they just secure the Minotaur and the Grok? And let's see what else. I like the Minotaur, the Grok combo, But of course,
Your
it always
team is
doesn't give you
picking.
the 100% win. It sometimes usually would go when you have the Kufra or the Esmeralda. Esmeralda is
Rock.
available. Apparently,
Your team
Imperius
is
didn't
picking.
secure the Esmeralda early on. So Esmeralda is available. I wonder if Team Quintress is gonna pick that out already for their team. Esmeralda. This is predictable, you know, like when you got the Esmeralda already, if you got an opportunity by taking this Esmeralda,
Your team is
why
picking.
not, right? Like, you have to secure this Esmeralda out. Plus, they take the Tiggy, so it seems like Quintress is planning to take a
Carry.
lot of heroes that has really good crowd control. Okay, a respect pick in here by Team
Minotaur.
Imperius.
Your team is
They
picking.
took away Ilema's carry. They took the Minotaur as well because probably Imperius predicted that they took the Digi because they want to take away really good crowd control source hero, which is of course one of that is Minotaur. So, but I guess there's still a lot of other heroes like Guinevere is a good source of crowd control as well. Even Martis. But for the meantime,
Your team is banning.
Xiaobao in here will be securing the Claude for Team Quintress. And yeah, first time we will see Claude for our day 1 of FSL Singapore, Malaysia. And
Your team is
all the
banning.
tanks actually has been banned out by Imperius. And they just basically want to take away all of the options, crowd control tank options for Team Quintress. And you can see Quintress is now taking their time to think best for their team. Taking away the Harriet, yes, I
team
actually
is
almost
picking.
forgot about the Harriet being also available still. So we know that Imperius doesn't have a mage yet. So taking away the Harriet is also a wise decision. So just in case, what might Imperius pick in here? So Kagura is actually auto-banned from our tournament today and tomorrow, so until she gets fixed because Kagura has a bug. And we got Faramis auto-banned as well because
Your team
Faramis
is
is a new
picking.
hero. Okay, now this time we're gonna see what will be the mage that is gonna be picked up by Team Imperius in here. Will this be a Kadita? Will this be a Harley? Harley is still available, yes. And ooh, an Odette. Odette, good. All right. Nana. Not too sure about the Nana. Yes, good crowd control. Okay.
Farsa.
They made me think a lot of
Leomord.
things about that,
Your
but
team is picking.
oh, I have to plug in my MacBook because it's gonna go Lawbat. We're casual and intimate in here, so that's okay. So yeah, Farsha, really good source, really good potential to zone out heroes as well as even minions. So alright, sorry about that.
Lolita.
I just answered something on message from Daya. Alright, so continuing, we can see in here Lolita and you know, Lolita getting picked plus a thumbs onto the last 2 picks in here. Alright, really tanky lineup, I think, for both of the teams, but even tankier is on the side of Quintress, I guess, plus I'm not too sure though. Okay, for both of the teams, I think it is okay, but this is giving me mind games right now. I think we're gonna base it off on how are they gonna do on the first few minutes of the game time. But if I'm gonna choose a lineup that is in favor of me, I think I'm gonna go for
Welcome to Mobile
Quintress
Legends!
lineup. Not because they won the first round, but because
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the
Claude
battlefield.
getting a lot of protection
Smash them.
around Esmeralda,
All
the
troops
Gigi, as well as the
deployed.
Thams and Lolita. It's just way too much protection. It's just that I guess the Thams might want to attempt to target the Farja first. So yeah, let's take a look at how this is gonna go. Everyone's just basically going onto their own lanes at the moment. In terms of the items, of course, mana regeneration, those necklaces will be secured early on by those heroes that are heavy users of mana. So it's pretty understandable. Plus, for the tank support, we got boots already being bought and prepared in here so that they can roam faster around the map. And yeah, let's take a look. Meantime, everyone's just so passive at the moment. No one actually went aggressive onto this game game 2. But from our game a while ago, we saw, I think it was Imperius that was playing very aggressively, like even invading the jungle and the creep waves of their opponent. But still, we're waiting for someone to hit level 4 to get that ultimate available for their hero. But looking at right now, it's actually available onto the Leomord. So I'm so excited as well onto the Leomord going online, like dealing those critical hits against low HP targets. But on the top lane, it looks like they're taking opportunity on trying to get the Farsha, because Foreman member
Turtle
from Team
resurrecting
Quintress,
soon.
which actually sent onto the top lane. But Farsha being able to fly over walls, she will be able to back away very quickly and just go back to safety. There's the bomb being placed by the Diggy, and this is an early secure of the turtle as well by Team Imperius, and there's no contest at all by the red team. Let's see. Not much action happening right now. Farsha though losing her turret already. The turret is almost half-life. We're gonna see. Looking at the item once more. Oh, did they engage? No, apparently not. Not still. Leomord getting that 1.6 gold already. Early game time, but a fight ongoing onto the mid lane part of the map right now. You can see a lot of damage being pulled out by Farsha herself, re-hitting away from the target. First blood even actually went onto the Farsha, and there you go, an opportunity for the blue team to take this turret or deal some damage against this turret. Plus the Leomord re-hitting this turret onto the top lane, but the Claude is to the rescue, defending the turret away from the hands of the Leomord. And there you go. That was an intense early, like it was not an overall commit for an early game time, but the Farsha getting her first kill, like look at that, she was just basically far away. And what can this Esmeralda do for the meantime? Nothing yet. She's just basically getting a lot of damage, but there you go, blazing duet by Ilema. Ilema not finding the right position that she wants yet, but Xiaobao frontlining for Claude. It's okay, this is of course the right thing to do as a support, and just hiding in the brushes at the moment. Is this Farsha, you know, that
Turtle
range is
resurrecting
just so
soon.
massive, and what can you do? You can't enter, you have to stun her, and the only main source of stun from the red side is actually this Lolita. And how do you pull it up? But holding that thought, as we can see Sky getting bursted down. Let's see Grok actually charging onto the tier 2 turret, but looks like she's gonna go down anytime soon as Esmeralda tries to take her down. But as you can see, free hits by this carry onto the bottom lane part of the map, taking the tier 1 turret down, and Claude forced to back away. But meantime, this is a good position for the blue team to contest this second turtle of the game that we have right now, and 5-minute game time. Oh, there you go! Pink in here with the Minoan Fury, but shield is up for this Lolita to back away, but being chased actually by Farsha. Will she fall down? Apparently she did. Congratulations to the life that this Lolita still has. Gotta commend her for successfully escaping the potential death. The tier 1 turret is gonna fall down, and there you go, pretty much easily. It did fall down, and the Leomar just free farming onto the top lane at the moment. We'll take this tier 1 turret down. Ilema to the rescue, trying to push away this Leomar down, getting full load, but apparently it is the Leomar that will fall back away from this Kulod. It is now a level 8 versus level 8 just in case, plus a backup. 2 tanky backup. Add a Tiggy up. It looks like this turret is gonna go down anytime soon. And of course, Leomar can't do anything else but just basically back away now, because Leomar might just fall down if she stays in here onto the top lane of the map. Definitely she needs some backup. Grok is in here, but I think Grok went a little bit too far. Alright, she's safe. This Grok is actually lucky that she didn't get targeted by any of the members. But with Farsha now being here, dealing so much damage away from the opponent, she's gonna dish out. Actually, she did get 1 kill as far as I know, yeah. And 2 members left from the blue side in here onto the part of the map right now. Minoan Fury, but apparently no follow-up damage. She's trying to back away. Pink still sustaining. Lucky for her, she's still able to survive. And let's take a look at what this carry is doing right now. 2v1 situation at the moment. Getting the shield, luckily for her, but apparently getting chased down by a lot of members. To the rescue is Grok. Fortunately for that carry, she did survive, but a good position is now in here onto the side of the red team, trying to take the 3rd turtle of the game. And there you go. I wonder if the blue team will be able to steal this one out. Apparently not. It is quite too late for the Leomard to try to steal that. And yep, we now can see the blue team, Team Imperius, actually tried to gain map control. I haven't seen yet a situation wherein Farsha getting ganked in the backline. I think the red team, Team Quintress, has to work on something like that, placing duet by this Kulod. And look at that, being connected. Is that ultimate coming up from the Lolita? But the Minoan Fury was also available. Oh, Kia Xiao Bao getting the really good target, but unfortunately critical hits is taking her down. The Leomard is in the wild at the moment. It's in the hit, and she's trying to take that Kulod down, but I think they were hesitating. Tismi is here now. The Grok, they're trying to shove away the members of the red team. We can see in here now 5-5, that is the score. It's still pretty unequal match. There's still a hope. There's still hope for Quintress, although we've been seeing a lot of kills a while ago from the side of Team Imperius. Seems like Quintress is trying to make a comeback. Culloden is also going online. And look at that. How many items? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 items for the Culloden already. Even much more compared to what the carry has. Even much more to what the Leomard has. And there you go. We have gotten engaged once more on the middle lane part of the map. In here, trying to find a position. Ilem and Minoan Fury did connect against 4 members of the red team. They're still engaging onto a fight. Apparently, somehow, the blue team decided to fall back. And I think they just don't want to overextend. Will there be another blazing duet? It is actually available. Xiao Bao overextending a little bit too far. And there you go. The shield is up, blocking all the damage away from those members from Team Imperius. But Bonnie will fall down this time. A little bit of overextension for a Diggy. And we can see Miffy onto this Leomer going for that Lord take at this 10-minute game time already. Sam's in here to do a face check, trying to show away, and yeah, the Leomer just tried to continue. They're actually zoning out, and you can see blazing to it once more, but yes, apparently did kill Grok, but you gotta be very careful in here. There's still hope for the red team to actually steal this Lord out. Apparently no steal for the red team. Minotaur was able to secure it, and you can see the blue team is actually trying to fall back. Pink, as well as J-Ren says. And there you go. We can see here now, although the blue team, Team Imperius, did get the Lord, it was actually Quintress. Seems like they actually won that fight, and you can see it's coming up to the mid game. We're now in the mid game time, and Dominatrix on this Esmeralda going online as well, having that so much shield for her. But let's see how the blue team is gonna push this until the middle lane part of the map. You can see going so low right now. Oh, look at that shield! Minowan Fury though did connect, but it is not stopping the red team at the moment. Leomer joined the fight, and everyone seems like falling down onto the side of the red team. Being chased in here is the Claude. Oh, Claude didn't try to target anyone yet, and there you go. That's for you, still trying to attack. 4 members, actually 5 members from the side of the Imperius team, still all alive, and they want to push. They're going to take down the tier 2 turret onto the top lane, and they're going to take away all the buffs as well. Bottom lane part of the map, I-Hick or E-Hick getting the turret pretty much easily without no defense at all by Team Quintress. And what can Team Quintress do now? Probably they're gonna take this Farsha away from them, and they also have to get this carry. I wonder if we'll see a carry ban on it. If in case we get a third game, I wonder if there will be a carry ban, because we've been seeing so far carry getting very effective if it's part of your team, especially if she gets the best position that she needs. Or because we have female players. Wow, why is Lolita overextending once more? Minowan Fury has been used in here just to get them in. Oh, was that a bait? Actually, I think it was lucky for this Lolita to still did survive. But Ilema gotta take a look at Ilema once more. There you go, the ultimate coming up from the Farsha. They really need to get. Oh please! Oh my goodness! Woo! That was intense. I mean, we thought that the Claude was safe already, but apparently she's not. Okay. Ilema did try her best to position herself by going to the back line and getting this carry. But apparently, whoa, I mean, we know that the Claude is quite mobile. Like, she can just basically teleport from one place to another. And it's gonna be hard for the tank support onto the side of Team Quintress to follow her that easily. But I think there might still be some quite miscommunication in there. But anyway, yeah, let's proceed on to what is happening right now. 12-7 at the moment.
Lord resurrecting
Lord's gonna
soon.
go up. It seems like I-Hick is positioning herself already onto this level 3 Lord. Definitely will need some help from the Leomer to take this Lord down faster. Zoning out in here is pink onto this Minotaur, so no steal by the red team at the moment. Mino One Fury did connect to 4 or 5 members. Everyone's just going so low onto the red side, but iHick still managing, still trying to get more kills. And being shot down in here is the Leomer. Xiaobao trying to back away, flicker out, coming up from the Diggy at the same time. Shield has been popped, really nice positioning in there, but Bunny, nice positioning of the wall. Oh my god, Xiaobao did still die. And yes, you can see an overpowered heroes onto the side of the blue team right now, Team Imperius. What can they do? The death timers are becoming heavy as we head on to proceed onto the late game time. Nice positioning of wall once more by the Grok. And the flow of creep wave is also in favor of them. As we can see, the Lord is already walking towards the top lane, going towards the base of the red team. They're still not happy with the farms that they got. Still gonna steal away all the jungle monsters that the red team has in their area. They're gonna take opportunity of that. And there you go, going for an engage together with the Lord. 6v5 situation. Farsha is about to join in. Mino One Fury wants to connect once more. 3 hits by the carry at the same time, and as well as the ultimate coming out from this Farsha. Farsha is freaking very healthy. It is now a 1-1 score right now for these two teams. But yeah, congratulations to Team Imperius for winning our round 2 match against Quintress. Now, this is the second game. This is the second game that we got a 1-1. So we're definitely gonna have a third round. Pink, without any deaths at all. Look at that, 3-0-11. Really clean. But I think I also like. I'm not gonna be biased in here, but I think I still want to commend the marksman plays by Lemma. She did try her best to find the positioning that she needs. Gotta commend the Lolita of Xiaobao as well, but I think most of the time, I think she fed the opponent. Like, she sometimes would overextend, but the shields was kind of on point. Although I think this game 2 will really go on to the side of Team Imperium. So yes, guys, I'm still here, still alive and kicking. Gonna check if my partner Daya will be able to get his microphone fixed anytime soon. But for the meantime, we will prepare our our third lobby for this game 3 match between Team Quintress and Imperius. So don't go away. Make sure you share the live stream. I'm Kaysaya, by the way. We will be right back. Alright guys, we are back for our second series round 3 game for today. It is still Imperius versus Quintress for our FSL Singapore Malaysia. And I'm still your caster Kaysaya, and I guess finally joining me again is Daya. Hey Daya.
Okay, hey guys, I am Daya, and I've seen the comments and everything. Apologies, I hope this is okay. Is it okay, Kaysaya?
Yes, it sounds okay on my end, and hopefully on their end as well. And yeah, we're just waiting for one more member from, I think this is team, let me just double check. So we're waiting for one member from Team Imperius. So, and I think when everybody's complete, we're ready to roll on for our game 3. Daya, so far we're all having a 2-1s.
Exactly. So I have been waiting in the wings and watching, and I've seen that it is 2-1 on everything. So that means that all these teams are so good,
Yeah.
so energetic, so they have the blood, the passion. They want to win because at the end of this, they want to represent the Singapore,
Yes.
Malaysia
They
area.
want to go to Singapore, although they are in Singapore already. I mean, well, most of these members, right? Well, anyway, again, guys, we thank our sponsors, MLBBE Project, Dreamcore, Yahoo, Overdrive, Creative, Streamcraft, and Super Solid for supporting Female Esports League team for, giving us this very first women's esports circuit for Southeast Asia. And yes, just so you know, guys, the champion will get to fly to Singapore for FSL Elite come June 8 to 9, and I get to get 300 Singaporean dollars plus for 1,000 diamonds. The first runner-up will take home 200 Singaporean dollars plus 2,000 diamonds, and the second runner-up will take home 100 Singaporean dollars plus 100 diamonds. So what can you say about that,
So just to
Diane?
confirm, so how about what you said? If the winner from Singapore, does the winning team get a free flight
If they want to, if they want to.
to Singapore?
Of course, I don't think so anyway. But if they get a free, like, round trip flight, like from one point to another, like just they gotta go to, I don't know how many. I haven't been there. I personally haven't been there. Have you been there in Singapore? Like, how many airports do they have? Is this just one? It's just a small country, right?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. So I've been there just once, and it was quite a while ago. But then I want to see what happens, and maybe I also hope that the winner comes from Singapore, and game one is starting now.
Game 3 of our second. Yeah, game 3 already.
My game one of this.
It is now 1-1. It's okay. We can back up each other in here. But yeah, I just gotta like adjust the volume of the game right now so that everyone can still hear it. So yeah, onto the blue side we got Team Imperius, and onto the red side we got Team Quintress. It is a 1-1 score, and I wonder, it's so hard to tell on which team is dominating, because once we get that 1-1 score already, you can already say that no one is actually dominant from against these two teams.
Your team is
That is true. Oh, and what I can see right now is that these are respect bans because they banned out the Diggy, the Lunox. They have experience from the previous matches, and they want to win this final thing because it is again their last chance. If you lose, there's no losers bracket. It is a straight path to the future.
Yep. An early Diggy ban in here for the first round of banning. So you can already say that Imperius probably is planning to secure a lot of crowd control heroes on their composition. So they want to take that out. I just wonder what might be their first secure. Harith is available. So maybe they will probably secure that out. There's also a good crowd control onto the side of the Harith, but apparently it is going to be a Minotaur that's going to be banned out as first.
Okay, so now just for a recap, the winner of the first game was Victress, or was it
your
Imperius?
team is picking.
It was, hold on, let me just, Quintress. It was Quintress. Yep.
Thank you. So it was Quintress. Now Quintress winning the first game, and then Imperium winning the second game. This game will decide everything. And now their team
Your
compositions
team is
are
picking.
in effect. The Kaja, the Minotaur, and the
Mm-hmm. Wow. Kaja getting secured in here by Imperius. We've been seeing a lot of aggressive Kaja plays. Flicker in and Divine Judgment. Then you cannot just escape. But add... Oh, the Armored Doe
Your team
seems
is
like a
banning.
good secure of damage dealers in here onto the side of Quintress so far. Makes me wonder what might be the selected mage in here for their side. The blue team can definitely ban out a mage in here. Could be a Harley. Could be, well, Kagura no need to ban, so because it's auto ban at the moment.
Your team is banning.
Okay, but now the red team, they're done with that. They banned out. I don't think they miss a ban. It is now to the third one. And I am interested in the fact that it is a Farsa ban. So did we see a Farsa? I don't think so, but a Farsa isn't that common in these types of
Right. And I like how they banned that Farsha out from themselves. So probably, okay, Quintress, you might have gotten an idea from us about getting that Farsha, because if they take that Farsha away from them, we can probably say that Quintress actually is already planning to steal that lineup that Imperius did a while ago from game 2. They got the carry, they got the Leomord. So they cannot like risk about giving the Farsha out to them once more.
Your team is picking.
Yeah, so because the damage dealt by the Farsa is big enough to be a potential threat, but not very competitive because of her lack of, not a lack of mobility, but a lack of engage and the CC. So now we're seeing this banned out. Maybe they know the capability of what these players can do on the red side. So now Minotaur and one more is gonna get picked out. It is gonna be a clash for the ages. I can't wait for the next.
Alright, I'm just double checking the names and teams again because you know what? I think I hold on. It's something wrong. I'm getting confused. You know what, guys? Really have to put some prefix on your name. So Ilema is on Quintress' side. Alright, so blue team, it is actually Quintress, and red team, it is Imperius. Alright, so good thing I did take some notes a while ago about their names in here. It's confusing me, but yeah, at least, yeah. You also, Daya, have to take notes in there so that we don't get confused along the way. So yeah, again, Quintress on the blue side, Imperius on the red side. So probably let's just do a quick recap while we head on to the loading screen. Quick rundown of the names. So for the blue side, we got in here Minotaur for Xiaobao, Kaja for Dominatrix, Gord for Bunny, Kadita for Ilema, and Mincitar for Skykes.
Oh man, and so that was the blue team, right? For the red team, that is Johnson. Oh, the same one I've said before. That is the J Princess, and a little more familiar. Tease me. I love the name, Gra, Pink, Ruby, and the carry is Ihik or Star. I'm gonna call her Star.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Alright, so let me just adjust the overlay. Again, it is now 1-1 score, guys. And we gotta see which of the team is most powerful between these two. Meantime, gotta take a look at the items. The first few items that they have actually bought, so pretty standard in here. You know, boots for the tank supports so that they can roam around faster. And for some jungling item for those damage dealers that we have. Nothing very aggressive right now.
Yeah, they don't want to go in. They don't want to make mistakes. They don't want to be novices at this point in the game. They want to win. This is competitive esports, and to be in this part, to be part of the future of the female esports league, they have to do their best.
Middle lane, you can see in here a faster clear of waves by the red team at the moment. And yeah, just double checking the names once more to make, because a while ago in this first series I got to like say that the wrong team name of the winning team, so we have to make sure in here on our second series of the game. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, bottom lane.
Oh wow, the bottom lane with the team fight indeed, and that was her first blood. That was a Don't Run Wolf King from the Ruby, and she will escape with that. I do not think the Kaja will engage. He is going to be playing it safe, and there we go. They're going to go back to normal lane phase while the rest of the heroes
Oh, Xiao Bao! Even though with low HP, did actually try to engage and poke down the members of Team Imperius, and Kadita being very aggressive a little bit. Just actually, it was just a little bit of poke, shoving away 4 members of Imperius. Actually, Imperius, I think they're just trying to find a way to contest this turtle area. That's why they keep on pressuring the top lane.
Exactly. Now, because they need to get into the buffs, I think they already got the turtle buff, and yeah, the turtle buff, the turtle has been slain, and along with the gold buff as well. So now they're gonna rotate once more. The red team being very strong, Tease Me and the rest, they have to rotate. Very good in what they're doing right now, from the river to everything. They have to maintain dominance because it is gonna be a snowball that keeps getting.
Oh, Tease Me though. Looks like we have a team fight ongoing.
Oh yes, indeed. Oh, Mystic Gush coming in from the board, and it's not gonna help much because that is a double kill from the Minotaur after a successful Minoan's Fury. Don't low on Light, and the Johnson will fall as well. Lightning Bomb and the Ring of Order for the kill. They are just on a roll. Both these teams equally balanced still.
So, Bobby, looks like we're looking at an exchange of thirds in here onto the bottom lane part of the map. The Minotaur together with the Kaja. Look at that. You know, even tanks could take down turrets. Hello. But in the top lane, we got in here almost going down. Is a tier 1 turret. Probably just 1 or 2 hits from a level 5 carry. This tier 1 turret might fall down. But engage onto the bottom lane. Something's happening, Daya.
Yeah, exactly. That was indeed a rapid touchdown from a Johnson. And with that engage, they managed to successfully kill the defenders. And the turret is all theirs. The turret will soon fall from the might of the leaderboard and everything. The bottom lane turret has indeed been destroyed. Outer. Once they have penetrated that bottom lane, it is going to be harder for them to get back up because it is now open for backdoors and ganks. And now they're going to get in. The Core Guardian is about to be gone. Who is going to steal it? And it goes to the red team. They are going to run away for their dear lives while the blue team tries to get back and
Ilema onto the middle lane, clearing the waves as fast as they can so that they gain control. But Johnson looking together with a revive, just warding off the map. They saw that Mincetor is actually on the top lane, but the blue team is actually on a good position right now. But speaking of good position, oh, I thought they were gonna go for that.
Oh, that was a rapid touchdown into a Ruby.
Oh!
In effect, that was a complete don't run into a red versus blue. And now the damage from the deadly pincers is gonna go full circle. That was a double kill from the Johnson. They're gonna go in a triple kill from the Johnson.
And a free turret once more onto the middle lane by iHake. Looks like Imperius just really want to get this game 3 away from Team Quintress as they become very aggressive and very much focused on just going for objective. But it looks like something is happening onto the top lane. 1v2 situation. This Kikes will fall down.
Exactly. I mean, look at this. That was a King's Calling successful once more. And with the next objective going to respond, the red team is very aggressive, but in their gamble, they may fail. So they have to do the best that they can to ensure they maintain their damage and defense at the same time.
Yep. 1 minute, more than 1 minute from now, another turtle is gonna go up into the base. Is the Johnson waiting for? Hey, okay, waiting for the Leomer to join in. And looks like they might want to get a potential way to initiate the fight. Everyone's in the middle lane. This is a good timing.
So aggressive, and that was the rapid touchdown, a stun. And the red team, still, the damage goes on the carry, but a defense from the Kadita. That was a double kill from the Breath of the Ocean Rough Waves combo. The magic damage, too much for them to endure. That was because she waited. She was dedication. She was a woman, and she indeed got the best of the red team. This is a reversal.
A wipe out indeed. And they're gonna get 2 turrets after the fight. In the middle lane as well as in the bottom lane. Plus they get a buff. They are gonna snowball from here on, and they will be able to catch up from that gold lead that Team Imperius has. Alright,
A big gold
to
lead.
those who are wondering why Kagura is not here, why is she not getting banned nor picked, Kagura actually has a bug. Officially in MPLs, she is actually getting auto-banned, so we are actually doing so as well. For FSL, this turtle is gonna get secured by the red team once more. Xiao Bao onto the 5-man Minoan Fury!
Oh, that was successful indeed. A King's Calling, and now the follow-up. The blue team, a reversal once more. It is now 13-12. They have caught up to the gold lead and everything. That Kadita is on a roll with the water power.
They are chasing the lead in terms of gold in here by Team Imperius. They gotta definitely get this tier 1 turret in the top lane very easily, so as another turret onto the middle lane. We gotta check that out. Plus once more above. This is deja vu. It's just that it's happening right now on other part of the map. A while ago it was in a bottom lane part of the map. Yeah.
The jungle, yeah.
Oh, Sky.
Oh, but now see, that Johnson is so good with the rapid touchdown and the follow-up. They are so synchronized. But then it led to their doom earlier. But now if they keep doing that and comboing it into the Ruby, the Don't Run Wolf King, and then I'm Offended, it would spell the end for the blue team. But the blue team as well, they're doing their best, what they can to defend. And the Kadita again is on a roll. The damage, the magic damage is so high. She already has the Clock of Destiny. She already has the Lightning Truncheon. It will be up to the Kadita and the rest, the Gord, to make sure they don't die.
Onto the top lane. Everyone's just basically here from the side of Imperius. They tried to take the turret down, but apparently just the right timing for defense by Team Quintress. So everyone has to gain more patience this time, as probably they try to wait for the next Lord of the game. And you can see in here, this is a catching up game, it seems, in terms of kills, in terms of gold indeed, as well.
Because that's what it is, because they fell off early. The blue team couldn't get as much kills. They were under the mercy of the Johnson and the entire combo. And now it seems they're revving up their engines again. Vroom, vroom. And the fires are roaring as they will gank.
I thought they knew. Probably.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Oh, that was a fail ultimate from the Johnson. I mean, probably they have wasted the time. I don't know what they plan to do, and probably they just warded off, but apparently Mincetar was actually wise to hide under the brush, and she didn't get caught off. But anyway, onto the middle lane, they gotta be very careful in here. Again, you have to remember, although there are really good burst damage coming out from this Gord and the Kadita, yes, they are still squishy. So they have to be very mindful about their positioning, especially if the Leomord finds them out. They could definitely get they could just die within 1 or 2 hits.
Exactly, especially the Gord. The reason why Gord, you don't see him that much in competitive or mythic gameplay is because of the lack of mobility aside from Flicker, and that's it. But the Kadita though, she can escape, she can harass. Harass is her forte.
Definitely.
It's her specialty. And maybe that's what she'll do coming in. Ocean Oddity as usual, and now on the top lane, it is still a defense. So they are trying to defend each other's
Ruby just took down 1 turret. In the middle lane part of the map, she wants to deal more damage onto that inhibitor turret. Forced to flicker out. It's probably okay rather than getting caught, but apparently,
But she got caught indeed. Oh man. And now with the Gord and everything, that was a Divine Judgment, a Mystic Projectile. couldn't get the stun, but Mystic Gush gets the kill, does the deal, does the damage, and now the red team has to regroup.
Regroup indeed, because you know we want to take the Lord. I think this is still the first Lord, right? We haven't.
That
Yeah,
was the first
no
Lord,
one
yeah.
has taken that Lord yet. It is left untouched. No one even dared to like do a fake Lord attempt, but everyone's just probably waiting for another fight. A potential fight, just like probably now. This tier 2 turret is about to fall down anytime soon. Oh, look at that. It's now just went down.
Oh, it just fell. They waited for that. They waited for that. And now there is a person who has to go home from the red team because they are lacking members. They are putting all the force in the middle lane. And the Johnson, with the rapid touchdown, gets the stun on only the Minotaur. But it is useless. The blue team has already done their damage, has already taken what is theirs in fire, dust, and blood. The turret is gone. And now the red team is gonna push back.
Bunny, though lucky for her, I thought, lucky for her, looks like she's surviving. A while ago, I thought she's gonna go down already because, you know, she's not that mobile, being in a gourd. Plus,
that's true, yeah. But then Bunny's doing so amazing, being like all the positioning and not even building defensive items. But no wonder she built the rapid boots, meaning she has more movement speed than compared to a lot
she
of
got
other
a sprint, but I guess the sprint wasn't available when she was attempting to do an escape. But looks like another fight is ongoing right now.
Yeah, because the Lord, the meaty boy, is coming in. And oh, Bunny, we were talking about her. She has fallen. And with that, the rest of the team fight potential is going to be gone because the red team, the Leomord, is doing and cleaning up the job with the Phantom Stomp and everything. And the Lord has been slain. The carry after the speedy light wheel, they get the Lord. And now the red team, well played, coming in. Could it be the end?
Definitely the carry has to go back to the base because look at that good flow of creep wave onto the top lane part of the map being done by the blue team. Luckily for them, once more, Team Imperius, they did get that Lord, allowing them to buy some time to be able to clear off all of the waves in the map. So right now you can see Quintress is actually busy trying to take this Lord down, and them not having a source of DPS, it actually took them time to take that level 1 Lord.
Yeah. Oh man, because that's true, You made a really good point. They do not have a marksman. And with that, the physical damage necessary from the basic attack is gone. It's so small. It's going to take them time to take down even a level 1 Lord. What more a level 2 if the red team, if Imperium scores a level 2 Lord.
So it's very vital for the red team to take the Lord, just in case they want to pressure Quintress a lot. And once more, Pink did a segue push onto the bottom lane part of the map. We know that this is quite a balance. Ruby having that damage, endless battle, has his claws, and Athena's shield onto her kit. So this is a Ruby. This is a fight. I could say this is already a fighter Ruby with probably with just one support or tank item to at least be able to.
Exactly.
You know what? I think she could even just remove that Athena shield because they got 2 tanks in a way.
Yeah, with the way that they're going right now, it is very important that you know when to buy and sell your items. The pros need to know that.
Basing on the situation.
Beginner and public gamers, yeah, they don't do that.
And there you go. Obviously, the pressure is on against Team Quintress. We still gotta wait like a minute and a half before the next Lord goes up.
Yeah,
then again, here's the thing. The blue team doesn't have a marksman, so if in case the red team tries to secure the Lord, it is going to be an easy task for them. Because Quintress will have a hard time trying to steal that because they do not have a DPS source. They got a retribution if they're lucky enough to make use of that retribution to steal the Lord, then lucky for them. But It is quite risky. Oh, there's a pool. Come here from Insitar.
Yeah, very risky. Like the job, the gamble is on the Kadita being the only one from Quintress with
Yeah.
a retribution. And she is one of the most mobile again. She's so fast. She can go
Yep.
in and out of the Lord. But it is up to her.
Yes.
And she's carrying a huge weight on her
It is
shoulders.
easier said than done if she will be able to pull off that trick. But that's one
Oh,
way.
man,
That's one way for them to steal the Lord, right?
Exactly. So yeah, Ocean Oddity.
Yeah, go ahead.
So going in, the Ocean Oddity just going in and out again, wave in, wave out. It is really up to the Kadita if they can steal the Lord. But I can see that the prison bars are being shut down on Quintress. Everywhere they look, there is a wall, and that wall, their name is Imperium, and they're going ever closer to the base.
Chisme, as well as Johnson. This Grok and the Johnson just basically zoning out and providing a cover up to protect that carry. Meanwhile, while they do that zoning out, the carry starts over this Lord. Probably the Ruby can also help that one out, as well as the Leomard, to finish off this Lord much faster.
Exactly. They need to, because speed is the name of the game, because the blue team is in the face. Again, it doesn't matter how much damage you've dealt to the Lord.
Oh,
it
they
only
reset
matters
it.
if you can get the last. Oh no.
They just reset it. Wise
no.
decision actually for Team Imperius, but I think you know what? Team Imperius actually got the advantage on taking down Turtle or Lord objectives, but they still
Very
did
much.
play it safe because they know that still there is a retribution from the side of Quintress. So they still played it safe, but this time I don't know if they're gonna reset this once more. We'll just have to see.
Oh, but the Minotaur is too far in, and now no rage at all. I don't know why he went in, but that Minotaur, of course, will fall from the light speed, the speedy light wheel, and the blue team has no choice. They are already there. They have already dealt their cards. Their cards are in full display, and all that it awaits them is death, because they still have the carry. They still have everything, and the damage from the speedy light wheel is too
It's
much.
just way too much indeed. And you can see the blue team definitely has fall back. This is now late game time. It is 20-minute game time, and it's obviously in terms of overall team composition, it is going in favor of Team Imperius already. They have built a lineup that can last until the late game. But apparently for Team Quintress, they need some magic by... Oh, hold on! Ilema!
Exactly. They couldn't steal the Lord. But then now the Kadita trying to survive. She went a bit too far. And the red team, okay, there. That was Breath of the Ocean for the save. The knockup. But it still won't matter. They still have the
Oh
level 2
my
Lord, the Luminous
goodness.
Lord. And they still got in with the class buff.
You know what?
It is gonna roll down
There's
the
a
middle.
possibility that this might be it because there's no DPS source from Quintress to take down that
look.
Lord. Oh, Minoan Fury!
Well, see, look at that. It's not affecting them one bit. They already have their team members. Their graph has immortality. They already have a safety. And now that net will save them, and the turret will not live any longer.
And they want to take the turret down just like what they did now. Oh, free hitting Gord at the back line, but unfortunately it's not yet enough to take the Lord down. Fight still ongoing at the moment. Look at that, taste me.
Oh yeah, that Minotaur tankier than before, but still doesn't matter. The meaty bull boy is gone, and now maybe the crystal. The base is next. Rapid touchdown coming in from the Johnson, as that did not score a kill, but that gave pressure, and they are waiting. Their bottom turret will fall. Their top turret has already fallen. It could be the end for Quintress.
It could be, as they got all of the minion waves in favor of Team Imperius right now. Gord, that ultimate is not doing that much, but fortunately for them, someone just overstayed. Tismi didn't survive that burst from the Caritas.
That wasn't a tease. That was more than a tease for them, and now they have to back away, but all of their turrets are destroyed. So all they can do is babysit their crystal, and the babysitters won't be alive
Mm-hmm.
for so long once the red team is in a full party.
Wow. This is intense. I mean, we're now on our 21-minute game time. Oh, another kill in here.
Oh, they're still hungry for kills. Yeah, exactly. And now they have no. They're running away. I don't know why the Leomord engaged, but then still, that was a good choice. They took down the Kadita, and still, the red team, though, with a revenge kill from the blue, I think they have to back off and let them
They
defend.
have to defend because they've got no inhibitor turrets already to protect their base. And all the creep waves, the top as well as in the bot, are moving towards their base already. And this is gonna be still hard. Although we saw some members from Imperius side getting killed by Quintress, this is still gonna be hard for them because they got no turrets. And for as long as I believe the carry is free hitting, all their HP bars are gonna be burned down.
Exactly, and it won't be hard, or more like it won't be easy at all, because the carry even equipped a Thunder Belt and an Athena shield, meaning she is tankier and she also has the damage to go along with it.
But we can still say that I still believe though that Quintress still, has some hope on this one.
Yes.
They just have to
Yes, indeed.
probably avoid their main damage source in the form of the burst. Primarily the Kadita with good mobility and survivability as well as the Gourd. So, all that
And
wall.
now it all depends on this last clash, as what you said. They have to take care of the carry. They have to take care of the Leomord, but it's gonna be hard for them. It is up to the Kaja, and the Kaja isn't exactly perfectly. He was already farmed, yes. But then the Kaja needs to get the carry, and look, they can just
Oh, the
at
creep
will.
waves. Remember, 2 lords already went onto the side of Team Imperius. So this means the creep waves, the minion waves that are walking towards the base of Quintress are quite tankier and has more damage
They're
already
not-
as well.
Yeah. Those insects are harder
Yep.
to kill, and the Lord has been slain. That is level 3. I think the final countdown is in effect.
Probably yes, because it is once more happy death time for Team Quintress as they just basically roam around within their base waiting for Team Imperius to initiate a fight. And just basically what they can do is to just take advantage of the damage that will come out from their base and do hope that the carry will fall down early before before this Gourd as well as the Karita goes down.
Exactly, but now with the Lord finally right in front of them, they decide to go in and back out once more. But that is a Johnson, a rapid touchdown for the stun, only hitting 2 in the face, and now a full-blown team fight is in effect. This is the final stand. I will die here if so, and they have chosen to die indeed, but they will fight with honor, and
The
honor
base!
has granted them
Oh,
victory.
look at the
Look
damage
at
coming out
that.
from the minions! They do not have a DPS source! Oh my goodness!
That's no, no.
The Winions! We gotta call them Winions, man.
Yeah, Winions, because they won the game. See, and that's the thing. They decided to fight, and maybe they knew that either way they would lose, but congratulations nonetheless to
Wow.
Imperius.
Yes, indeed. Congratulations to Team Imperius. You know what? We can say that this is one proof that taking Lords will definitely help you out. Just in case you are having a hard time pushing towards the base of your opponent. Once you got a really strong minions on your side, plus given the fact that your opponent doesn't have any DPS source, it's just all burst and it's lacking in terms of damage. It's gonna be harder for them to defend.
Exactly. So that was the third game of that series, with Imperius taking it in for the win, and that was a win-win
I actually
indeed. from the
didn't
North.
expect MVP Johnson in here, but look at that stat. 11 for
I give
11.
it to him. Look, that is a remarkable
Yeah.
Johnson indeed. That is two blade armor, a warrior boots. It is a full defense for the shield and the damage. And now that Johnson carried that game for me because with all the rapid touchdowns, it was amazing indeed and a well-deserved victory.
All right, and yes, guys, that's it for our second series for our day one of FSL Singapore and Malaysia. Next on, we are gonna stream and you're gonna witness Exorcism versus Team Azrael. So, guys, once again, we are your shoutcasters. I'm Gaysaya and I'm with Daya. Just hold on tight, share the live stream if you haven't done so. We will be back after a few minutes break.